Hey everybody, welcome back, movie review time. Today we're here to talk about Skyscraper. This is going to be my no spoiler review. If you'd like to hear some spoiler talk with me and Mary right after we come out of the movie theater, I will have a link in the description below, or something's popping up right about now. You can click on that, check it out, and then, come back for this. Although you should probably watch this first. I don't know, I'm just saying. This is going to be more of a legitimate review. That's more of kind of just talking about the movie, ups and downs and all around. So let's get into Skyscraper. Going into this movie, obviously, I don't think anybody's going into this movie thinking it's going to be something revolutionary or game-changing or that great. I think we pretty much all go with the same expectation of big, dumb fun. Shut off your mind, enjoy some great rock Dwayne Johnson charisma, and just have a good time at the movies with some cheesy, over-the-top action that blends Die Hard and Towering Inferno. Sadly, even with that mindset, it's pretty underwhelming. Honestly, I think my biggest problem with this is Dwayne Johnson, and I don't know if it was his choice or if it's in the script or what, but it's the way they chose to portray this character. And that is very everyman, very blank slate. It's almost like they sucked the charisma out of him, except for one particular moment. And as 90s and cheesy and cliche as this film is, it really needed that more over-the-top caricature version of Dwayne Johnson that we saw earlier in his career with movies like The Rundown, or maybe even kind of Hobbs from Fast and the Furious franchise. Because that's the thing, in a movie like this, you want him to be his version of Arnold, you know? Like, you want him to be that underdog, that kind of like, he can whoop everybody's ass in this whole facility, but he's trying not to. He's trying to stay calm and be good, and they're gonna push him too far. Doesn't really happen that way. It's very much, he's in the moment, he does what he says. The villains and their plan is kind of ludicrous, which you would expect, but to a degree of wait. Even in like the worst of these kind of movies, there's still some real lacking logic of why would you do this, or why would you leave this person alone, things like that, So I mean, it's really unfortunate there, and I'm just kind of bummed because I was ready for just a good time, not even a great time, a good time. And it does have a few moments that really work, but overall you're just kind of like, wow, I knew this was going to be the kind of movie you don't worry about plot holes, you don't worry about science and physics, but I thought we would just get some fun, butt-kicking fun, and no. So, unfortunately, very underwhelming, and, that just happens sometimes. So, excuse me. The standout for me, though, is Neve Campbell. I thought she was going to be kind of boring in this film, but she was really great. And even though her character is just total writer's convenience, she's capable of doing what needs to be doing in any moment, and only like specifically designed to have the backstory that works for what she has to do. She did have some great moments in it and really stood out. The kids are really bland, the bad guys are really bland, the building is kind of neat but bland. The crane sequence, they really show up in the trailer, is actually pretty thrilling. That did kind of have me a little bit on the edge of my seat. There was more to that than they actually kind of show you in the trailers. But for the most part, I think a lot of the really great moments, the fun stuff, were completely ruined by the trailers themselves. Anything fun and good has already been shown, and we already know what's going to happen there. Music is unremarkable, the cinematography is unremarkable, and I mean, it's so green screen all over the place. It's not like terrible green screen, but it has that real feeling of everything is green screen. And then there's some things that are just absolutely ridiculous. A particular feature of the building that's shown off in the beginning, and you're just like, there's no reason this person would make that. The only reason this exists is because they're going to do something with it at the end of the movie. And it's the kind of thing, too, where all the lines in the movie, like, you can pretty much know as you're watching it what the next line of dialogue is going to be. It definitely rips from all kinds of movies, but not in a good way. It doesn't really blend them in a fun way. And you're left kind of underwhelmed by just about everything in this movie, or at least I was. I mean, we did kind of have some fun with it, and maybe right out of the theater we're like, yeah, okay, I think I like that. Yeah, it was kind of fun, but with time to think about it, it's like, yeah, no, really, really underwhelmed, really disappointed. But that's really all I gotta say about Skyscraper. It's not a movie worth talking about that much. I would save your money, even if you're just looking for big dumb fun. I mean, maybe catch it on cable. That's about as best I can say. A lot of people have said it's hindered by not being rated R. I don't even know that would have saved it, honestly, so. Anyways, that's my thoughts on Skyscraper. You can check out the spoiler thing if you'd like. You can comment here and let me know what you think. Just try to keep it spoiler free. Not that there's a lot to spoil. If you want to talk spoilers, jump to the spoiler video. Other than that, you can click the good old thumbs up button, the thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And if you want more immediate ideas, thoughts, and reviews, check out the Stardust app. Look up The Eric Butts. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go watch some more stuff. I'll see you all later.